am starting the remodel of my entire fish room. I got the driftwood and there we go. It is now empty. Both fish are in their bucket. Now this right here, right on top here, set up a glow Betta tank. Hello, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video is the start of the very big things that I have planned for this room, for all of my fish, the channel, everything. And if you're a little confused, I apologize. You will be less confused in like 30 seconds. I am starting the remodel of my entire fish room. But if you guys haven't seen my fish room before, here's like a kind of like gross look at it. Like basically here's the door. We got a tank. We got another tank. We got some tanks up there. It's just all a mess. This is all gross. I have a nice big 55-gallon pond I haven't even done anything with yet. This room is just filled with projects, and more projects, basically. And so now it is time to actually put all of this stuff how I want it. The videos are going to be insane, you guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button if you like my content. Of course, no pressure. I'm just saying everything that is about to happen with this channel, this fish room, everything is going to be epic. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me. Let's try and get, how many likes should we try and get in this video? Let's try and get 500 likes. I know you guys can do it. Enough of you watch. So if everyone just hit the like button down there, I just want to see how many of you actually listen to what I say, because trust me, I would not listen to myself. So as you guys know, I changed this tank right here into a shrimp tank. It was Lila's tank, and I never showed you guys the footage of me doing her new tank. So here's the footage for you. It's shrimp, and because there's so much algae, they're going to love it. So for a Betta, you know, it's not gonna hurt, the algae's not gonna hurt her, but instead of cleaning it, I'm gonna put it to good use. And I'm just gonna take the filter from her tank and put it into the new one, as well as some other stuff that already has beneficial bacteria on it. So the tank is instantly cycled. Now this right here is some driftwood that I have that I'm probably gonna use. And this right here is the tank, so let me take everything out and get the tank up there. I have no idea what's all over my hands. That's great. All right, and just like that, Lila's tank is now here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be using this black sand right here. Don't mind the wrapping paper. I'm not really sure why I still have it in here. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing this because this is the substrate I'm gonna use and I gotta get a move on. Now I gotta do that like a million more times, so I'll just get back to you guys when the sand is done. All right, so I think there's enough sand in here. I also have this piece of driftwood, which I'm gonna try and figure out where I want it, but I got the driftwood, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take out the few plants that are in here. And in today's part of the video, I'm not gonna finish the tank, but in a few days I will come back and I will completely finish it. But I have to add this, and I have to add the 2 plants from here into her new tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this top off. I swear, you guys, like she's literally so excited when she sees me. But I'm gonna go ahead and take out the plants like I said. We're gonna start with that. I gotta get your other plant, okay? I'm gonna put it in your new tank. Okay, so we have 2 plants in the driftwood. Like I said, I'm not gonna finish the tank today. This is just to get it started so that she can be in here and so I can start setting up the tank for some other inhabitants. So now the next part is simply to fill it up, get the filter in here, and then Lila. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fast forward all of that because I don't feel like you guys need to really see every little part. But I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up the tank now. Okay, so for right now, it's gonna look like this. It looks better with the light on. And the sand kind of did get, you know, tossed up quite a bit because I didn't have anything to like, you know, do like the bowl method or whatever. Plus it's kind of high up, so when I'm reaching with the gallon, it's a little hard. But there is some sand that is stirred up. I put her sponge filter in there. I also shook it around just a little bit. Plus there's beneficial bacteria on pretty much all of this stuff in here. So now the last thing to do is to take her out and put her into her brand new tank. So let's do that. Come on, girl. It's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put the lid on. And I'm gonna shut the light off in 1 second after I put this on because I definitely don't want her to be stressed out. So yep, this is her new tank. There's a bunch of Java moss, plants. There's Lila right there going crazy. She's so excited to see me. Right here we have Mufasa. Oh God, that spider's moving! All right, if you guys know me, I don't really have a fear of spiders. I have a fear of stink bugs because they're just gross. Spiders, on the other hand, I just don't know how I'm gonna kill this one. So that's why I'm a little panicked. Anyway, as you can see, we have 2 Betta tanks right here. They're extremely hard to reach up there because it's really hard to get in those tanks. Also, having tanks up that high is just not really a good idea. I'm not comfortable with it, and I think these Bettas deserve their own thing. So here's your very short sneak peek of what this is. Roll the footage of me making it. Right here, they are $2.68 a piece, and we need 5 of them. As my math is right, we need 5 of them, and he's getting the cart right now so we can get them cut. So this whole Betta shelf should probably cost about like $15, and it's gonna hold 3 tanks, which is awesome. I thought that car was gonna get me, so when all of them fell off the thing, I was trying to rush and everything. Alright, so all of the wood is now in the car. So yeah, I have all of this wood right here, a bunch more in here, because I am building a DIY Betta shelf. Stop chasing the camera strap, leave me alone. I gotta film. So yeah, I apologize if the lighting isn't the greatest. It's just a camera strap. I apologize if the lighting isn't the greatest, but right now I need to lay out all these pieces. You just can't get enough of that, can you? Genevieve, Arthur, I see your little paw. But obviously this isn't even, so I do need to go ahead and measure it. But this is the idea, is that there's 3 shelves, 1 on the very bottom, 1 in the middle, and then 1 at the very top. We have the first board. We're just trying to put more of these on. I do have to get more screws, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish it just yet. So yes, this right here is the brand new Betta shelf. I made it myself. Went to Home Depot, got the wood. I saw a picture on Google, and I just kind of went off of that. So if you want the dimensions and everything, I'll try and leave it down below. And if you're wondering where this is gonna go in here, let me show you. It is going right here. I don't want to show down there because there's a box with my address, but right here is where it is going. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna fit perfectly. These tanks are gonna fit perfectly on it. Let me stop talking. We gotta clean off all of these shelves. Hopefully not run into too many spiders and bugs, because we do not want that. And once we clean all that off, we can take apart that shelving system. Here we go. Let's go. Roll the time lapse of me cleaning everything. Alright, I think I did a pretty good job of cleaning this off. So now what I have to do is actually empty out as much water as I can get from each of these tanks. I have to put the water into these buckets, 1 bucket for each fish. Take the Betta out, put it in the bucket, make sure the filter stays wet on both tanks. I am gonna leave the shrimp in here, I think, for this one, because it shouldn't take too long and the shrimp should be perfectly fine in the water. Once we do that, it is time to tear down this shelving unit. I'm not really sure how to record this part, but we're just gonna start with Mufasa's tank. It's on the left. I think it'll be easier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and empty the tank for you guys and empty the bucket. And just like that, it's gone. Mufasa is doing fine. He's right in that bucket. I'm trying to move as fast as possible. And bah! And there we go. It is now empty. Both fish are in their buckets. I'm gonna move them as quick as possible and take apart this shelving unit as fast as possible. It's really simple, so it shouldn't take me more than like 5 minutes. And then I can move my new Betta shelf over here and put their tanks on there, get them back in, and it'll all be good. So let's do all this as fast as possible. Let's go. All right, let's move the Betta shelf over there and see if it fits. I don't think this could be more perfect. I measured it to fit the tanks. If you saw my last video, I was doing measurements around the room. I built it to be fit to the tanks, but it's literally perfect. Like this piece right here just lines up with that. This looks so good here. So right here we have our brand new Betta shelf. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, now it is time to go ahead and put the tanks on. All right, and filters look like they're in place, ready to go. So now we gotta hurry up, fill up these tanks with the waters, get the fish in, put the light on, just look at the whole thing afterwards. I'm gonna either do a time lapse or just kind of jump to that clip because this is a lot of filming, a lot of work, and it's hard to film and do all this at the same time. So let's go ahead and do all that. This right here is the coolest thing I have ever built, and I am so excited to show you guys. Here's our brand new DIY triple Betta tank stand. Here you go. Now this right here is the brand new Betta tank. You know, with that over there, the guppy pond, well, what was the guppy pond, and that tree over there. Now this right here, the tank room is actually starting to look how I want it to look. But don't you worry guys, this is not the only change happening. As you guys know, I took apart those shelves right there, and we got some big stuff coming for that. And when I say big, I mean big, all right? If you aren't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that post notification bell on so you get notified when I upload every other day at 3:15 p.m. Eastern. I know the past few videos have been a little delayed. That is simply because I'm doing all of this. This is taking hours and hours of work on top of my daily life, my jobs, like literally everything else. Right on top here, tomorrow, I am going to go ahead and set up a glow Betta tank. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure you comment down below as well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in 2 days from now when I set up the glow Betta tank, our brand new Betta. I'll see you guys 2 days after that with the rest of this tank room remodel because this thing is going to look so flippin' good. You guys aren't ready. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.